I haven't read the book.
And yet it's manipulated. You haven't even read it.
It's so manipulated.
You haven't even read it.
There was a scholar,
Name this scholar.
Islamic scholar.
Name him or her.
About 15 years ago.
Who is that scholar?
He was reading the Quran, and in 5 points he pointed.
Who's that scholar?
Where Allah is a white guy.
Is there any Muslim on planet Earth believes Allah is a white guy?
5 points. 5 points.
And who is that scholar?
Anybody's read the Quran here, you must have seen 5 times.
No, that's not true.
Okay, any Muslims heard anything like that ever?
Black skin. They've all been manipulated, all of them.
Okay. Have you ever spoken to a Muslim?
Spoken to?
A Muslim?
No, I love the creature that they are.
Good. There are many Muslims here.
I know
Have
that.
you ever read Allah is a white man? What planet are you on? Which planet did you have that discussion?
In that case, you haven't read the book.
Oh yeah, you have. Clearly you have, right?
You just got something right. Yeah.
Clearly you have. Clearly you have. Do you believe the earth is flat?
So now you're attacking the messenger, right? Because you're afraid of things that I'm saying and you can't prove what you're saying. 5 times in the Quran.
Where?
You can prove your claims.
Where?
This I can't.
Where?
But somebody here can.
No one. Where?
Bring them. Okay.
Show your
You've got
evidence.
Your phone.
Yeah,
You've got your phone.
Yeah, show me where.
Find out.
Where?
Give him the Quran.
I don't know. I'm telling you what.
You're making the claim. The onus is on you to substantiate your claim.
Muslim scholar was saying.
Who? Which scholar? Which scholar?
Something I need to understand.
Which scholar?
I told you.
What's his name or her name?
I don't remember the name.
You don't remember? So I'm supposed to believe in someone we don't even know who it is.
Everybody here on this side because he's afraid of it. He wants to prove me to be an idiot. I put myself on the line here to say, a Muslim scholar.
You have put yourself on the line.
5 points in the Quran.
Yeah, where?
They said,
Where is the proof?
Where?
Tell me the name of the guy that lives in the cave.
Sorry?
So anyway,
I don't want to get mixed up.
anyway, this gentleman is a troll.
Who was it?
So I ask you to become a Muslim. Because when you become a Muslim, very good question. Listen, why should you become a Muslim? By becoming a Muslim, you will be the true worshipper of God. By worshipping God alone, without worshipping a spirit, a man or a woman or a father or a Holy Spirit or Jesus, you will worship the creator of the heavens and the earth. You will worship also in the manner, in the way that he accepts the worship. So if you worship through, I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you the truth. God doesn't accept no one.
How did Jesus worship God? Let's establish something.
Jesus Christ said, I am the way and
Okay.
the truth and the life.
You know what?
No man can come unto the Father but
Yeah.
by me. That's God the Father made him to be like that. This
Now,
is life eternal, to know
there is something.
the only true God the Father and Jesus Christ whom God has sent. You know why? That sinless man has
You just did the Shahada.
Just a minute.
You know what Shahada is. You just uttered the testification of becoming a Muslim.
I'm going to leave you because I can discuss with you. You just wanted to come upon me like what he said, just to
Oh,
push me.
really?
We're not in conversation.
Are you in conversation? Are you going to answer my questions?
Are you working as a detector?
I want to stand here.
Are you
Detective.
a
She
person?
needs to water in this
Can
bully.
we talk
Is this an
nice and
intellectual bully?
peacefully?
Go ahead.
Can't you hear this, folks?
So, hang on, come here. Come here. I know you're going to leave. So, what I was going to say and demonstrate is this. How did Jesus Christ worship God? Did he not put his forehead on the ground and worship?
This guy
Does she do that?
is toxic information.
May I ask you a question?
Just nuts.
May I ask you one question? May I ask you before you
You
go?
have to know what the intellect is. You've got a case of the intellect.
Yeah,
You've taken over the
May I ask you something?
Accusing,
In the Bible, Jesus, but in the
I
Bible,
hear it. I read his body language.
in the Bible,
He's in my face. He's doing
in the
this.
Bible.
He has to do it. He's driven.
no. So that you do not follow the blind
Brother, it's okay. In the Bible, do you know how Jesus worshipped God?
Do I know how Jesus was?
Do you know how he worshipped God in the Bible?
Can you prove what you're going to say?
Yeah. Do you know how he worshipped God in the Bible? Okay. He fell down on his knees, forehead on the ground, and that's how you worship God.
So what point you making?
How does Muslim worship God? They fell down on his knees.
They put the butt up.
No.
They say, I surrender. I surrender.
Wait. Jesus went in his knees,
Yeah,
forehead on the ground.
yeah.
Muslim,
What point are you making?
excuse me.
I know Muslims do the same thing. They're like,
Good. So you agree,
hey, you don't have
Muslims.
to explain to me. I can hear what you're saying.
Very good then. So Muslims worship how Christ
It's a
worships
book.
God.
And there's so much garbage in there. How do you know what's true and what
Do
isn't?
Christians worship
The
God?
Bible that's been edited tons of times.
Do Christians worship
Do you know
God?
who control? The people who control the Bible, control the Christians.
Okay.
People who control the religion. They control you. Tell me something. Tell me one thing. Tell me something that is not out of the book that you believe. Something that's part of your belief system.
I'll tell you.
Tell me part of your.
I'll tell you.
essence of life.
I'll tell you something that you need to say whether this is garbage or not. The Quran says.
Something that you believe is
I'll tell you.
you. Okay.
The Quran says, be nice to your parents when they reach old age.
Tell me something you think. Tell me something you think.
I was about to tell you.
It's got nothing. Everything comes out of a book.
I'm about to tell you.
It's totally out of a book.
I'm about to tell you.
Have you been skin diving on the Barrier Reef?
I'm about to tell
No,
you.
you spend your time reading the book.
Okay. When I believe a teaching which says this.
Who's that? Who's that? The ego? When I believe the ego?
Who are you speaking to?
What?
Who are you speaking to now?
You said when I believe.
Yeah. So who are you speaking to right now?
I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know him saying, good,
Okay.
good. I don't know. That's me. I don't know. Saying a teaching is this: when your parents, you're not listening.
It's uninteresting.
There's a reason why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Do you know why
I've heard
2
it
ears and 1
before,
mouth?
I've heard it before. There's a reason why we've got the brains to think.
2 ears and 1 mouth for what reason?
Critical thinking. You still haven't
Right.
told me anything that makes you.
I was about to.
Tell me something that's you.
I'm about to.
Okay, shoot.
Good. Are you going to let me speak?
Shoot.
Good. So this gentleman is going to let me speak without any interruption because he's civilized. Well done. So one of the teaching I'm going to now share with you. You tell me whether it makes sense or not. When our parents, when we deal with them, we shouldn't even say "oof" to them as a sign of any disgust. When they reach old age, we should extend the wings of mercy. We shouldn't send them to old people's home. We should look after them as they looked after us when we are young. So this is how we should show our kindness to our parents in such a way that even we shouldn't say "oof." Now,
I know all this.
wait, one second,
I know
one
all this.
second.
Tell me something.
I will
that you
tell you
think,
something.
Something that you believe.
So that-
something that comes out of your soul.
So my
Tell me
soul,
something that didn't come out of a book.
so my
It's come out of your
soul,
book, man, in the brain.
my soul tells
Tell
me,
me something.
my soul tells me this is a wonderful teaching. Do you agree?
What is the one?
The teaching that I've just explained to you.
It's out of a book. There's 10 million people. It wasn't a teaching. It was
Is
the
it
obvious.
wonderful?
It's the obvious. It's 1 and 1 make 2.
Okay.
When you're compassionate,
do-
when you're a compassionate
Do you
human creature.
have sons and grandsons?
I do.
Good. Imagine when you reach old age, when you're not able to walk and talk, instead of looking after you, they discard you. In old people's home.
Listen, when I'm that
One
old,
moment. I'm not finished. I'm
I'll
not
be
finished.
fighting the
I'm not-
people who are
I'm
lending
not
money
finished.
to you at a usury
I am not
to
finished.
get interest for nothing, and they're taking advantage of it.
Um,
You're diverted.
my friend.
With this stupid thing about a
My
book.
friend.
It's a
So
book.
when
It's
you
a book.
listen, when your son and your grandson and your grandchildren and your children throw you out when you're in the most
I threw
vulnerable.
them out already. I said, go and live your life. They've gone to live their life. I've got my life to live now.
So
Don't live it by a book.
so-
Tell me something that's part of your belief system.
I'm just telling
You
you.
still haven't told me. You read
How-
something out of a book.
How can
because
I?
You don't exist.
How can
All
I?
you are is a book.
You know, how can
You
I?
started when you were this big, and now you know this much.
Do you know
You're to
why?
the end of the universe.
Do you know why
reading the book.
it's difficult to speak to
You
you?
sail in the ship in the sky while you're reading a book. You can skin dive down to the ocean, meet beautiful people around the world, and you spend your life reading the book. It's stimulation for the brains. There's 60 trillion cells in the body, and you know bugger all about them. You eat animals to the dead. You eat dead animals. You probably wear synthetic material. Oh,
What do you
sorry.
do? Do you eat
I
plants?
don't eat. I eat what God offers, and that's what the planet offers. I'm part of the planet.
If God offers me meat, he's
It's
gonna have a
out of the
problem.
book, man. treasure.
Do you eat plants?
Go and hug a tree.
Do you eat plants?
Go and hug a tree.
Do you eat plants?
It's another cat. Another cat.
I'm asking you a question.
You want me to give your answer?
Do you eat
You want me
plants?
to give
I'm going to
one?
expose you right now. Do you eat plants?
No,
So what do you eat?
I eat other things.
Such as?
Oh, you know all those other things.
Such as?
Oh, ghosts, spirits,
Okay.
witches.
What a troll you are.
Well, I'm not going to say what you want me to say, and now you haven't got an answer because I said
He eats
something else.
ghosts.
I said something else, and you've got no answer. You call me
I
a
don't
troll.
speak to trolls.
It's because you've got nothing to say.
I spend.
You've got nothing to say.
Oh, you don't speak to him?
No, I'm speaking to you. Tell
Right.
me something.
Should
Tell
I
me
should I
something.
speak to trolls?
Tell me something. You've got
Sorry.
Tell me something.
You're not worth speaking to right now. No.
Tell me something. You've got nothing.
So
Don't spend your life reading the book. You'll argue
yeah.
about one word.
Carry on eating goats.
Yeah, one word.
Go on. Carry
All
on
day
eating
about it.
goats.
It's called ego. It's called respect. It's called intellect. Overemphasizing.
How does
Marks
ghost
in the brain.
taste like?
Hey, how did this tree grow?
When you eat goats,
How did the tree grow?
you eat goats.
Tell me.
For God's
You can't
sake,
tell me.
how do
Read the book.
ghosts taste
You can't
like?
tell the tree grows because you read the book. The sound of the tree.
Can I give you a hold on for this?
You know nothing. Sparks in the brain.